everybody that I've been interviewing, it'd be their first time going live on TikTok. So don't even worry about it, girl. Okay, y'all ready? Okay. I guess y'all audience ready? My audience ready? Yeah, they joining. All right, let's go ahead and get started.
What's good, peoples?
We're gonna go ahead
Shout
and
out to the audience.
shout out to the audience. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Hey, what's up? This your girl Yama, kicking it with Yama, a real kickback live. Tonight I got a triple, what they say, a triple double. Look, my crew came and they ready to go ahead and take it all the way out tonight. We're gonna have us some fun, great vibes, live in live time. Y'all make sure y'all interact in the chat and get your questions ready, get your laugh on, kick back, relax, and come on and kick it with Yama. All right, so tonight I have Miss Erin Dickey, Miss Pinky P, and Alphonso, aka AJ, and Miss Pinky P is aka Star. How y'all doing tonight?
Good.
Good. Trying to stay warm, but still good.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead. I want to do y'all, although y'all came as a group, I would like for everybody to personally get to know each of you, one by one individually. Then we're gonna combine to the group thing. So we're gonna start with you, Erin. For those who may not know you, tell us a little bit more about who Erin Dickey is.
Well, I'm a motivator, a storyteller, all things creative. I'm a writer, actress, and I just love telling stories. So to sum it up, I am a storyteller.
Okay, you a teacher too, or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, girl. I understand. What inspired you to go into the acting and film industry?
I always wanted to be an actress, and I also want to direct. So I was inspired. I said I always wanted to be Mara Block O'Keel. I love me some Mara Block O'Keel because I love the game, I love friends. And so, fun fact is when in 1999, I actually got accepted in the Georgia State to major in film and producing. But ended up on a different journey, and that is okay because if it's in your heart, you come back to it. So I'm back with writing and storytelling, and I love it. Independent filmmaking is something.
Okay, all right. How is that journey going for you now? Like since you've been back on it?
It's going well. I have some, a supportive. The people on this live are very supportive, and they in my projects, and I love them. So it's going well. It's a journey. Independent filmmaking is expensive, but if you love it, you'll make a way.
Okay. And what inspired you to get back into acting and filming?
Well, I did start in acting and filming, so I need to get that straight. I actually I got accepted to go to Georgia State, but I didn't go to Georgia State for filming producing. But I even my acting started. I started background acting in 2000. I want to say 2018, and that's love of film. I was like, I want to do this. So when I received the background acting position, it was always me looking at the producers, at the showrunners. I was looking at everyone from the electrician, those who do all the electrical work. I was looking at everybody, makeup artists and everything, and that was my course. And that helped me decide that I really want to pursue writing.
Okay. So you're behind let's talk about the 4.4 series, right? So you're behind the 4.4 series. Tell us how that project came to life.
So it started off, it was supposed to be a short film. So, and then we turned it into a series. And from there, it's just blossomed. And it's the story of Dreammark. Art is a teacher. Dreammark has some other aspirations, so it's based upon myself. But then we go and tell these stories of other characters. So you've got Natalie, who is my niece down there, who is Star. You have Chris, who is one of my close friends' husband, and it turns out to be my friend. So it's just a story of life after 35.
Okay, we're gonna put a pause to that, Erin, because people are saying they can't hear you in the chat. So they said AJ said I hear echo. Somebody need to mute their mic, and then Miss P said I can barely hear you, Erin.
Okay, that's good. Can you hear me now?
Okay, so they said it sound like she on the water.
Okay. So I'm glad. So can you hear me now? Y'all good? Okay, thank you so much.
Y'all good? Okay.
Okay.
All right. And what challenges did you face creating or writing a series?
So it's always financial. When you are writing a series, that's a lot. So I found out that is harder than writing and creating a short film, because a series there are many components to it. So I've learned my lessons while writing my series. You definitely need funding.
What lesson did you learn, Miss Erin?
I learned that if I were to write another series, I would make sure, instead of just jumping out and doing it, I would make sure that I had the funding for it. Because we've had to pause certain times with 4.4 just because of funding. So that's what I've learned. Funding is big.
Okay. And what messages do you want viewers to take away from your work?
Well, I want people, when they watch 4.4, I want you to see that these characters are humans, and we all face complexities of life. We all go through things, but with friendship, with loving relationships, you can get through anything. So by watching 4.4, I want you to get a little laugh about it, but I also want you to see yourself. Hopefully you see yourself in one of these characters. There are quite a few characters, so you might see yourself in Dreamer, you might see yourself in Natalie, you might see yourself in West, but I want you to be able to see yourself.
So let's talk about your creativeness. What inspired you to be so creative with the characters, and what inspired with the overall theme? What inspired you? Like, how did you get that jump and be like, dang, I'm in my writer mode?
So now that I know my characters, now that I know the characters that are actually on 4.4, I can, when I'm typing, I actually hear them in my head. And then you'll have people like Star. I actually called her for episodes 3 and 4, and I was like, hey, how would you say this? So then that helps me to write how my characters would say certain things.
Okay. So what's one of the toughest things being a writer? What is the toughest thing? Like when you get writer's block, how do you motivate yourself to keep going or to get away from that?
So that's hard, because I can have writer's block, and my writer's block can be for a minute. But so what I do is, when I am in a creative state, I start writing. So if something comes to me, I start writing in my notes. So I might be out getting my oil change, and then I'm like, oh wait, and then I start writing a story. So I use my notes, and when it comes, I make sure I get it out.
Okay. And what's the biggest lesson you learned? You already said that, right? The biggest lesson you learned. How do you balance acting and writing, two very demanding lanes? How do you balance the two?
Well, what I found out is I love writing and I love directing and producing. So I've always said that I would write myself in just a little, as far as acting. So I'll put myself in the scenes, but then I also make sure that I focus more on my other characters.
Okay. So what advice do you have for new creatives trying to break into the film industry?
I will say develop you a team. Okay, so what you see right here, you see a team. And once you get that team, lock into your team, and you all invest in each other. So you have to start small too. Sometimes people don't like starting small, but take baby steps. Do it. I even Star and I, we've been to quite a few film festivals and film events, and one thing they'll tell you is to write. Do it. Just start. They tell you, even if you're using your iPhone, you need to tell your story. Sometimes we think it has to be perfect, but you learn, and you will never learn if you don't start.
There you go. So y'all creators out there, y'all got the advice from the creator herself. If you got any questions or anything that you want to say, the chat is always open for the guests. They are welcome to answer whatever questions or give it any advice that you guys have. So let's keep it going to Miss Star. Thank you so much, Miss Erin.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Hey, Star.
Hey,
How you doing, girl?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. This is my first time meeting you because the other two I did go to an event and they was there. They invited me to an award event. They go and out. They was like, I don't think you could make that one. I don't know.
Oh, the Becoming Love.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm actually a board member on the Becoming Love project.
Okay.
I just couldn't make it. Yeah.
Okay. How's that going? Like
it's going good. Actually, I'm the secretary. So today I had a meeting with the founder, which is Tamala Baldwin, and then we just got a new secretary, so the co-secretary, just basically putting things in place for next year and more events and stuff like that. So it's going good though.
Okay, let's go ahead and get your introduction going. So introduce yourself. Who is Miss Pinky P Production in your own words?
Okay, so my name is Miss Pink, aka Star. I am a music artist. I just dropped the album October 31st called The Pink Chaos. I am an actress. I am a director. I am a writer. I just one of my short films just got selected for a film festival about a month ago. Was it a month or 2 months, Erin? Like a month ago. Like a month ago. I do everything. I author self-help guides. I am an advocate of mental health and vaginal health. I am a U.S. Army veteran. A mom. So I do a lot.
Okay. How long was you in the military for?
7 years.
Oh, how was that? Do you miss it?
Hell no. I was so ready to get out because once I did my first initial deployment to Iraq, when I came back, I ended up getting pregnant and I had my second baby, and we were actually in rotation to go back to Iraq. So that wasn't really, I had to get out of that.
Okay. And what made you fall in love with filmmaking?
Honestly, so about 3 years ago, I have 3 kids. At the moment, they are 22, 19, and 17. So about 3, maybe 4 years ago, my son, my oldest, I had been going back and forth on moving to Atlanta because I moved here from Houston like 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. And I was telling my son, like one day we were watching P-Valley and I was like, oh my God, I would love to be on that show. And he was like, because I don't know, something just started coming over me. I just like, I've always been a movie head, but like, I just started looking at it in a different light. Like I could do that. And then my son was like, well, you should do it. You know, we grown, go pursue your dreams, mom. So I transferred my job here and I just started pursuing acting. I started taking film classes. I started taking stage classes at Alliance Theaters. I just kind of like jumped in it head first and I just fell in love with it because with acting, you can become anybody. And I love that. You can become whoever you want. And like the roles I've always wanted to play is a crackhead, a serial killer, and an assassin. So I'm like, I can't do that in real life, but I can definitely play that, you know, because especially the serial killer, because I feel like we all got a little crazy in us, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I kind of fell in love with acting. And then, you know, this business is cutthroat. So at first, you know, I wasn't really getting the roles that I wanted because when I first began acting and I wasn't getting the roles that I was applying for, and I was just trying to navigate it because it was mentally weighing on me. And I was just like, I don't understand what to do. And it's like sometimes in the acting world, it goes by what a person looks like. And, you know, a lot of times dark-skinned women are not the desirable ones. You know what I'm saying? So Viola Davis became my mentor in my head. Like, because I was like, who is an actress that I can like get some insight from being that looks close to me? And it was Viola Davis, and she has a book out called Finding Me, which is like my Bible. I've read it maybe like about 8 times. So basically she's like, she tells her story on how it is to be a dark-skinned actress in the acting industry. Like, and her story was so amazing, like how she went about, you know, dealing with like the rejection and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, so since I can't get the roles I want, I'm gonna write the roles I want. So that's how I started writing scripts, and then I started putting myself as the star. So then I'm like, okay, I need to learn how to direct, and I need to learn how to produce. And so I just started learning everything, and I started class at Full Sail. So I am in digital cinematography school, just learning, the technical stuff behind acting. So I can be well versatile in the whole acting field, even though acting is my main, but I still want to learn everything there is to learn in the film industry because I don't know, it's just something I love. Like, I just love the film industry.
Okay, and who is somebody that you would love to work with? You said Viola Davis.
Viola Davis, man.
Okay, all right, okay, I can see that. What about you, Erin?
I would love to work with Taraji P. Henson.
Woo! Yes. Okay. Two strong-willed black women. That's what I'm talking about. How is that going? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, Star. What type of stories are you most drawn to when it comes down to creating?
So I'm a psychological thriller type person. Serial killing, anything having to do with like mental health. And so the short film that I directed and starred in that got selected for a film festival is actually called Lola versus Lola. So it's basically good me versus evil me. And basically the story behind that is, I am an Army veteran, so I do have bipolar disorder, PTSD. And sometimes how we can be our worst enemy. We can talk ourselves out of being great. And I've done that so many times. Like when I first moved here, like my goal was to come here and network, and I would get invited to things, but that anxiety in my mind, in my head, will always be like, girl, don't go. And I would never show up to anything. So that was kind of like the reason why I wrote Lola versus Lola, because I feel like we all can be our worst enemy sometimes. So I'm more of a psychological thriller, horror. My next short film is a serial killer. I'm the serial killer, of course. So yeah.
Girl, you start these people gonna be scared.
Oh, and Alphonso, that's my business. Alphonso is he's like my investor. So whenever I need, help and stuff, he'll help. He helped with one of my short films I did here at my house called Lies and Promises. So yeah.
Girl, y'all just inbox stalk. I don't know. Cause she gonna be scared. Baby. Woo, baby. Okay, what is the hardest part about being a woman in production?
I think the hardest part is sometimes people try to underestimate you. And it's been like so many times I've had to like show people like I know what I'm doing, but at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, so you really have to show the person like, and then it's like you have to show them who you are, but then it's like they'll kind of say, oh, she mean, you know how they do that angry woman, and it's like I'm not mean, I'm just being stern, and I know what I want to see with my production. So at the end of the day, it's my production. I'm gonna tell you like what I want to see, how I want it to be done. So I feel like that's the hardest part, is sometimes you are underestimated. So
Okay, all right. And wait, we're gonna pause there for a minute. Let's go to the chat. Somebody said I can't focus because I'm too busy trying to see what Alphonso's shopping. Oh Lord help me. Somebody said congratulations, ladies.
thank you, E.
Oh, Okay. Okay, let's go back to the interviews. Erin, the same question for you. What's the hardest part about being a woman in production?
Like Star said, just we have to just stand strong and know our worth. Sometimes people underestimate women, and we are powerful, and we have stories to tell.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Oh no, wait. I got one more question for you, Star. What projects are you working on next?
So my next project is gonna be Rosie, which is my serial killer project. That's gonna be next, and then I have a project that I wrote called Gemini. She is an assassin. Me and my boyfriend actually did it for my school project. I turned it in yesterday. So I did a quick little version here at the house. So basically he's like my mark. I get paid $1 million to kill him. So yeah, we did like a little sample here at the house, but I really want to do that production the right way because I love the script. So yeah.
What about you, Erin?
So soon, we'll be releasing the preview of Nostalgia Twice. And again, I've got Star and also Alphonso. They are in that short film. So I'm excited about that project, and that's what we've been closing the year out with. What I have been closing the year out with is Nostalgia Twice, and then we still have some more episodes to shoot with 4.4, and it's quite a bit that I have in store. If God is willing, as my grandmother used to say, it's a lot that I have in store for 2026. We're gonna claim it.
All right, we coming to an agreement because we love the Lord over here at Yama Podcast. And so, before we get to Alfonso and his shopping, I thank you so much, both of y'all, thus far, because y'all, even though y'all are guests, y'all still bring value to the show. And I truly appreciate y'all taking out y'all time. It's not in vain. I always tell each guest that I have on here that the time is not in vain. I really enjoy you guys. Value, put some value into my show just by showing up, just by giving me some time. And I really, truly appreciate you guys wholeheartedly. Thank you so much. If y'all got some questions in the chat for the ladies, if y'all trying to go into production, hey boo! If y'all trying to go into production, Star and Miss Erin is your ladies, your go-to ladies. Now, if you want to get some killing done and you can't kill in real life, go to Star. I'm just gonna let you know. But we're gonna go to Alphonso. We're gonna go to Alphonso. You got to stop it.
Get your butt on here.
Damn.
Salita said, I'm a Gemini, so I can definitely see that peach. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Because look, my two sons are Geminis, and I know Geminis very well. So, and they May 28th, May 29th. So,
really?
Yeah, girl. So I'm like, yeah, her name gonna be Gemini. Now I love women Gemini. It's just something about them men Gemini I just cannot get with.
Ooh, Salita said May 27th. That's your birthday? That's your birthday, Salita? While we waiting on Salita, my daughter's birthday is May 28th. My daughter's birthday is June 5th, and my son is November 7th. So I'm stuck with two Geminis and a Scorpio, and I'm a Taurus. Doing. So you want to be here on Star Film? Because y'all Geminis are crazy. No, she ready. Yeah. She probably in Jay. She can get a thrill out of Jason them. I don't know. Zuri is. Oh, really? She said Zuri is a Taurus, May 19th. My birthday, May 18th. Okay, Zuri. See, we cool, calm, and collected over here. We ain't fooling with them Geminis. We see they want to kill folks and stuff. I can't say stuff.
Well, I'm actually a Capricorn, so.
Oh, okay. I don't know, cause honey, you didn't see all kind of killing going on and stuff. Get the hell out of me. I'm just gonna write you in your inbox later.
But listen, that's the cool thing about Star and I. So I'm more love, I would want to write the love stories and stuff, and then Star, she writes more of the thrillers. But I love the difference between the genres.
Yeah, best of both worlds. I can definitely see Star. You gonna be on Tubi? You gonna try to push it for Tubi? Because a lot of people got on Tubi.
So like Erin was saying, so what I'm trying to do, how long does it take to a script to get to the screen? So it all depends. Once you write the script, the next plan is to plan out you have to get a production company to film it. So it all depends. Like, cause me, I know I can say, hey, this is my script. Like if I wanted to film something next month, I could, because I know a lot of people with cameras and stuff like that. And then once you film it, so now when it goes to when you want to put it out there to get distributed, that's the part that takes the longest. Because basically what you do is you have to upload to Film Hub. Well, that's one of the distribution companies. And with Film Hub, you have to do like a quality control. It has to be filmed right. And then with certain platforms, it has to be filmed with a certain type of camera. Now I know Tubi, you can actually, I think Tubi, they actually take like iPhone movies. But I think like Amazon Prime and like stuff like Hulu and stuff, it has to be like a film grade camera, which is like, I have a FX6, which is a Sony, that's like a $6,000 camera. Then they have Erin has a Black Magic that can be used for like Hulu and even Netflix. Even mine is Netflix grade too. And then so once you put it through Film Hub, once it passes, I don't know about, I think they do. I don't know about 5. I think it at least have to be like a 10, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Because you have to be able to set it to the 4K. I think it's like 4K. It has to be done in 4K. And then once you put it through Film Hub, once it goes through quality control, it has to pass quality control. If it doesn't pass quality control, then you'll have to redo it again, basically making sure you got your cover art, making sure you got like your subtitles in there, and then they push it out. And then who knows how long it takes like different platforms to accept it. So
you have to pay for that? Like the processing and all of that?
No, it's free. It's free.
Okay. Good question, Salita. Oh, this fool's my tuba still iPhone 5. She's trying to be funny.
I think so. Because I'm like, no, I don't think they take
iPhone 5. She's trying to be funny because some of the movies do look like they be on a little iPhone though, but it still draws to it, child. Hey, Brandon, that's my son. Hey, son. AJ, you ready? You ready?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. All right.
I was shopping for a mistletoe for Southern Brookline.
Her husband gonna kill you. She mad. She good and married, baby.
Oh, shit. All right, let's get to it. What you got? For me?
Okay. Because I have to write my question down because y'all can't, pack tonight. Y'all with playing. They say triple double. That's what they mean. So we're gonna go ahead. Let's go. Thank you guys. We welcome everybody, and thank you guys that are just joining in. Thank you for the likes, the gifts, all of that, the shares. Thank you so much. It's not going unnoticed. I really truly appreciate y'all asking the question. Keep them coming for my girls. Keep them coming. Keep them coming for my boy. You guys, come on, let's interact. It's a kickback. It's a real live kickback. So AJ, make sure y'all like and share. You guys, let people know that we are live. Let's get into yours. But before you start, I just want to say thank you for bringing your team on to my. I truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate you as a person because since day one, you had my back. Whatever it was that I needed, or you was there for me, and I truly support. I truly appreciate your support. I appreciate the whole. You displayed and you been there. So thank you so much for giving me your flowers on live because you're my dog. I thank you, and I'm not that type of person. But let's go ahead and get to your stuff. AJ Machine King, man, tell us a little bit about you and what you do.
So I pretty much do everything: fix cars, sell parts, film, invest, cook, clean. Yeah, I'm all around person. Ain't nothing I can't do, or can't not do. So yeah, I'm all around person like LeBron James. You gotta be all around.
Okay, so you're a jack of all trades.
Hey, you got to. That's how you survive.
Okay. So what? You said you're a jack of all trades. So how did you first get into acting?
All right, so this is funny, right? So Well, so this is how it all started, right? So Erin cast me for PHS, right? I was playing one of the students called Andre. So yeah, I'll give Erin her flowers all the time because she believed in me. She's like, Alphonso, I think you funny. You should be in front of the camera, stuff. So I was actually casting for the role Andre, and Erin and her moms had me on FaceTime. So I was casting for Andre role, and I had them busting out laughing. And then soon we started filming for a PHS. Yeah, it was just like it was. I don't know, cause I never been to acting. I never took acting school or took acting class or whatever. So it was just like natural. Like she motivated me, inspired me. She's like, look, Erin saw something in me that I didn't see in myself, pretty much. So by the time we started shooting, it was like gloves off. I had the cameraman can't stay by the camera, busting out laughing, and then that was that.
Okay. And what made you want to build your own entertainment brand? Because Machine King Entertainment, that's all you, right?
Yeah. So this what I did. So growing up, me and my pops introduced me to the car stuff. So so to keep his legacy going on with the car scene, so that's how Machine King started. It started I say middle high school type, and I had everybody grew up in the neighborhood, so we was just we was doing dumb stuff back in the days, but that was it. Like we was fixing cars, we was still stealing hubcaps off of people's cars that we didn't like. So we was just wilding, getting in trouble and all that. But Machine King's Entertainment, that's just the filming aspect of it.
Okay. And what, as an entrepreneur, what's been your biggest hurdle? Wait.
So my biggest hurdles, or as an investor. So my.
Wait a minute. Where you at?
I had to do a double take. My biggest hurdles, like say like me growing up in Far Rockaway, Queens, I happened to like my mom, she was a single parent, whatever. So growing up, like every time you ask somebody to can I borrow some money, or can you borrow something? People always throw it in your face, like, oh, maybe I let you borrow $20, this and that. So with me getting to being an investor, so I don't have to depend on nobody for nothing. You know what I mean? I could be my own independent. You know what I mean? Because you give people the power to feed you, you give people the power to starve you. So ever since then, I just been investing. So I recommend everybody, let their money work for them. Invest in the stock market, you invest in cryptos, or real estate.
Okay.
Shit, people was investing. They was investing back in the days, selling food stamps to people. Everybody had their own hustle.
Okay, we're gonna go to the chat. A lot of people, Shalita said, a lot of people are doing their own ads now. Do you guys pick your own trailers? Do you have your trailers? Do you have trailers?
Oh yeah.
And are they required for your movies?
What you said?
Shalita said a lot of people are doing their own ads now. Do you guys pick your own trailers? Do you have trailers? Are they required for your movies?
If you're gonna submit it, for sure. Like if you're trying to get it on platforms, I'm sorry, I'm cooking.
Oh girl, we thought something.
And, if you're trying to get it on platforms, yes, a trailer is. Well, no, you don't need a trailer. My bad. No, you don't need a trailer. Now, it is good for advertising and stuff like that, but if you're just trying to submit it to get it on platforms, you don't need a trailer. Because have y'all ever with the Tubi and you see a movie, then you like, I want to watch a trailer, but it doesn't have the trailer available. It's not a must. But I know sometimes it's good to have a trailer because I know depending on what you're trying to do with it, you can submit a trailer to see if you can get some funding for it or whatever. If you don't want to submit your full film, because people steal nowadays. So yeah. But I always say try to have a trailer. You don't even have to be no more than maybe like about 3 minutes long, 2 minutes long, just to kind of show the gist. But don't put your whole story in your trailer. Because some people do that too. They put like you'll see a trailer like I don't watch the whole movie. Now I don't even need to. So just kind of like nitpick on what you put in the trailer. I know with my trailers and everything I do, I always leave like a cliffhanger. Most of my trailers, I don't even put the sound. I just put music over, so you don't even know what I'm talking about, but you kind of see what it's about.
Production, but he does our trailers for us, so we always have trailers, and 4.4 is on YouTube. You will see those trailers, and we put them all on Instagram to get people to go to that YouTube page and actually watch the episode. So I would say trailers are important.
Okay. So we're gonna go to go further in the chat. Kendra said, "How do we start?" And some of us can relate. And she said, "How do we start?" So how do they start?
How do you like start filmmaking?
Yeah.
So you just gotta first write your
You gotta have a story to tell. If you got a story to tell, then you gotta write it. Once you write it, then and another thing, I thought that I thought that script writing, basically writing the script, because me when I first started off, I didn't know how to write a script. I did not know how to write a script at all. I just knew I had a story in my head that I wanted to tell, and I wrote that story down on how I saw it. So at the time, the person who helped me bring that story to life, another short film I did, my first short film.
Dude, he said it wouldn't go on.
Mute yourself, Alphonso.
Everything. Dude, it took me like 2 minutes to get that bitch on.
Mute yourself.
Oh shit. You can hear me?
Yes.
Oh.
So when I wrote that story and like kind of did a rough draft of the script, I sent it to that person and they were like, well, let me help you with it, which was fine. And at the time, I didn't know if a person puts one word in your script, they become a co-writer. I didn't know that. So he became a co-writer on my script, even though he did help a lot in the script, So script writing is important just basically because with scripts, you have to know those actions. You have to know the ins, the outs. You have to, that's how they bring that movie to life when they say she walked into a dimly lit room with candles burning, red reflecting from the, so all of that is very important. And I'm cooking pot roast. And so once you get that story and once you write that script and once you're ready, the next step is to find a production company. You want to find somebody, you look at their body of work. Don't just go with anybody saying, oh, I can film it. Don't do that. Because luckily, the first short film I did, this man been doing it for years. So he was very serious. So my first short film is the bomb. I can't even the quality is crazy. I can't even lie. And and starting, that's the quality I go for each time I do a short film. So Emmanuel, his quality is amazing. You know what I'm saying? So if depending on where you want, now if you just want to if you don't want to take it far, then that's fine. You can do something simple or whatever. But even with iPhone short films, they with the iPhone now, you can really do some quality. Find somebody a production company who can bring it to life. Look at their work. Look at the small things they do. Ask for their portfolio. Ask for all of that. And if you like their work, and then you have to get people who do certain things, because me as a horror buff, I have to find someone's work who is dark. Someone who can give me very cinematic. Someone who can give me The Conjuring or that quality, because I need it to be dark. I need it to be scary. You don't want somebody who does comedy to try and bring your dark film to life, because it might not be right. You know what I'm saying? So once you get the person to do it, then y'all film it. You and I ain't gonna lie, you can get a lot of help out there just going to YouTube, just learning Chat GPT. It'll show you how to create shot lists. It'll show you like if your vision, what you're seeing, you put in like Chat GPT, and they'll be like, oh, well, we can, this is the shot you might need because there's so many different shots. But see, if you're not directing it, you don't need to worry about that. If you're not producing it, you don't need to worry about that. But if you just want to bring it to life, find your production company that will offer a producer, that will offer a director, two people that's, they'll offer a whole team for you, which costs more, but you'll have that team. But me, I just I'm learning everything so I can kind of not have to pay on, yeah.
And I want to say also, and don't be afraid to start small, because again, you learn.
Yeah.
And you're going to learn throughout your productions, okay? And I'll tell you, like Star said, YouTube is going to be YouTube University, you all. YouTube University. I was like, where do I get the right script writing software? And then I found Final Draft. And I was like, okay, I'm going to invest in myself. And I remember 2 summers ago, I said, I think it was 3 summers ago. I was like, you're going to get really serious about this and you're going to start writing. So I got Final Draft. And luckily, I was able to. This is my first, and I can't show the production, but this is my first script. I got this script from a BET network, okay? From the BET network and from a series, an amazing series where I was actually a stand-in. And so I was able to get a script. And when I got my hands on the script, I was like, oh, I can do this. I saw the way they wrote the script, and I was like, I can do this. And so this script stays literally on my desk every day because it tells me that I can do it. So a lot of times, don't despise small beginnings, because me being a background actor got me this script, which told me I can write. So Final Draft is the software that you use as well. But don't be afraid to start small. Get your story out there.
Star, you muted. Okay.
So another thing, if you have a story to tell, you can, I'm just going to give y'all different ways. So you can do this thing called a pitch deck. I have a series that I wrote. It's a 9-episode series. It's called Day Blood. It's about Black vampires. And I actually just pitched that pitch deck. I have nothing. I have no proof of concept. All I have is the scripts and the pitch deck. If you Google pitch deck, you'll see what I mean. And it basically, you can pitch it to different companies. Like I know, like All Black, like they took a couple series without even having anything on screen or proof of concept. They took it with just the pitch deck, gave them funding, so I pitched it at the film festival, and a lot of people liked it and they want to pick it up. It's just, I just need to brush up on the script a little bit more. But it's so many ways you can get into the film industry with your ideas. If you have ideas, if you have a story that you feel needs to be told, if you have something in your life that you feel needs to be put out there that you want to share with people, it's so many ways to get it put out there. You just have to start. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. I learned when I first moved here to pursue acting, I learned everything from Google and YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what I was doing. I just know this is what I wanted to do. So I was like, Google, what do I need to do to become an actress? Mm-hmm. Training. That was the first thing they said. So guess what I did? Got in training. They was like, make sure you get headshots. So guess what I did? I went and got headshots. I don't know. I just was navigating it as I went. I don't know.
And now you have Chat GPT, like Star said. You can literally tell Chat GPT, hey, I want to shoot a short film. What do I need? This is the amount of money I have. How can I shoot it? So don't be afraid to use Chat GPT to create an outline as well. And like Star said also, and we've learned a lot by just going to film events that are held in Atlanta. And you meet so many people that are willing to teach you.
And who are willing to just collab with you, who are just willing to collab with you, because everybody like want to do this, and they like, oh, well, let's collab. I got this type of camera, or I'm a gaffer. That's somebody who deal with lights, or I do sound. I got lavaliers. That's somebody who does sound. Just to have their name on that project, because with me, with all of my projects, I put them on IMDb, which gives people credit for that film. And they can look, that's like your actor or your whatever resume. People can look you up on IMDb and see all the bodies of work you've done. And it'll be helpful, you know, to people for you having a portfolio in the film industry.
Okay, yeah, I know that I'm in one Tubi movie and I'm in one series with one episode. And that I didn't have no speaker roles, but because I'm scared of, like, I may not remember my lines, so I'm like, how do y'all deal with that? The jitters of, like, okay, I'm gonna forget the line, or, you know, because I will. That's why I did it.
I know me as a person who does have problems with memory. So as a person who's trained in film and in stage, right? In film, it's a little bit easier because on set, most of the time, there's a script supervisor. And if with film, you can always stop and redo. So I know, like, nowadays, people be trying to get it done so quick, you know what I'm saying? And that's normally, like, if you have the script supervisor on hand, like, oh, what's that line? Or like, if you forget your line, you know what I'm saying? It's not as, like, I know it can get, I know it can get, like, scary sometimes, but at the end of the day, we human. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the times, it's going to be hard to remember, especially if you got a lot to remember. You know what I'm saying? So that's why there is somebody who has that script there. So if you forgot a line, you know, they can feed it to you, like, oh, I'm going to feed it to you or whatever like that. Now, I know with a stage, because I've been in a stage play, it ain't like that. You got to improvise, because I had like a 3-minute monologue. It was so long, but I was just improvising and putting it. I basically make it sound like how I would say it. And you do have directors out there who are like, make it your own. Make it your own. So it makes it kind of easier for you to remember, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because I have fun on set. I mean, you got to cut and redo it like 20,000 times, but I be having fun.
Yeah.
Kendra said, who would you absolutely die to work with?
Oh, of course, Viola Davis. That's my girl.
She went on the live then.
Yeah, Viola Davis.
Yeah. Erin is she have her own. She got 4.4 series pop media. She's a pop media and a teacher. And for those that are just joining in, I'm just recapping. And Mspinkp production. She's an Army vet and she loves horror movies. She like to kill folks. And she got her own production as well. And we was getting on Alphonso. Y'all keep the questions coming because hey, we ready. We ready to have some more fun and know some more stuff about. Y'all just cast me whenever y'all ready. Look, I'm gonna put this out here. So who I want to work with is Michael B. Jordan. Now I don't know how it gonna go because they said I'm obsessed with him, but I'm not really obsessed with him. He got a baby, but that's here, neither there, whatever. So somebody said, what directors? Oh, Salita said, what directors what you? Hold on, they going too fast. What directors would you guys want to work with?
I want to work with Mara Barak Akil. That's my dream.
Okay.
I want to work with Tiana Taylor because I love her, and Ryan Coogler.
Oh, okay.
I gotta go with 50. Gotta go 50 Queens in the building.
Oh, yes. Yeah. 50 Cent. Okay, 50. All right. Somebody said, Monique said, you just want him by enemy. Girl, she talking about Michael B. Jordan. If y'all come across him, call me. Because I saw Sinners. That's kind of your lane, Star. Yeah. That's kind of your lane. I'm here for it. But y'all come across him, y'all just give me a call. Kendra said, create a horror film right now. Describe how it will be.
Girl. Okay. Let's create a horror. Okay, so let's say you got a girl. Okay. So let's say you got this girl. She just walking in she at night on her way home from work. And she sees some guys on the corner selling drugs. Doesn't want to walk past them, so she crosses over. They see her crossing over. So when she crosses over, they see her and they like, bitch, what you crossing the street for? What you cross the street for? Da 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 da.
Oh, your live is freezing. It's freezing, Star.
Mine?
Yeah, it was freezing.
Okay. So basically, they cuss now out, telling her why you cross the street, you think you too good, da 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 da, whatever. I think one of the guys pushes her. So she finally gets away, she gets home, and she's so distraught, she's so hurt. So basically, what she does is she goes into her closet. Let's say she's a voodoo, like she does voodoo. So she calls on her voodoo ancestors to make her into this horror person that comes out at night and basically kills men. So every night she turns into this blood drenched, like she got blood coming from her eyes, blood coming from her nose. She just appears.
It's frozen.
Like mostly men, because you know how sometimes women, we go through that thing where men just can't take no for an answer. So that's basically what she do. She just come out at night and she kills and she kills and she kills and she takes their blood, and the blood is feeding her, and that's why she's dripping blood from her eyes, from her ears, and yeah. So yeah, just some light.
Light.
Oh, it's for some light. She got blood everywhere, going drenching everywhere. So I'm gonna go pray about this. Cover my life. Gonna cover my life, honey. Woo, woo, Lord. Okay, AJ, you ready? Kendra said, "Well, damn, Candy Man."
And that was just on top of the head, y'all. I don't even know. Give me a little time to develop that. I could probably make that into something.
See, a situation like that, fellas, got to keep it in your pants.
Hold on, y'all.
Okay, Selena said, "What's a genre you stay away from?"
With me, it's horror. I'm more rom-com, but however, Star is my partner, so she is advancing me when it comes to genres. I can't wait to work on her project. But I wouldn't write horror. But hey, I'm the person that doesn't watch scary stuff, which is ironic.
I definitely don't watch scary stuff. Like, child, we get some holy oil. Star, you inbox me your address so I can send some holy oil over there to you. AJ, you ready for the rest of your questions?
Yeah, come on.
All right. First of all, what are you doing in the store?
What you say?
What you doing in the store?
I can't disclose that information.
Okay. Okay, cool. As an entrepreneur, okay, you had said, what sets Mspinkp Entertainment apart from other creative teams?
Say that one more time.
What sets Mspinkp Entertainment apart from other creative teams?
I mean, we not limited, you know what I mean? We very creative. Like my brain, I can't turn my brain off, so my brain always active 24/7. So yeah, I mean, we bring that cinema to life behind the cameras, you know.
Okay, what type of roles or projects you're excited about that you have coming up?
Well, I've been in right now. I got no projects. I just doing projects or joining or collaborating on the projects. I ain't really got no project. I really want to do like a Fast and the Furious type project, but I ain't doing that right now.
Okay. How do you stay motivated in such a competitive industry?
Oh, I wake up motivated. You know what I mean? As long as God keep air in my lungs, I'm gonna stay motivated. I'm gonna stay grinding, so I'm gonna stay. 10 toes down.
Okay, you do comedy too, right?
Oh yeah, so I do a little. I just started doing stand up, so I'm doing that, and shout out to Mike Boone. So he done. No, actually, Erin, she put the battery in my back, told me to do stand up. She's like, I ain't going home till you get on the stage. So I got on the stage for the first time. So yeah, I like it. I mean, I love making people laugh, so you know what I mean. So I enjoy doing it.
Okay, and what's next for you and Machine King Entertainment?
Say that one more time.
What's next for you and Machine King Entertainment?
Oh shit, we're gonna get these M's. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get these M's. That's my plan. Get them
Okay.
M's. Get that. Have to back that Brinks truck back up.
Okay. Kendra said if y'all had to do a bio on a listener, who would it be and why?
Mine would be, I would love to know Felicia Richard, her entire story. So I would do a bio on her. And I just love her. I love how classy she is and just on her life.
Oh, if I had to do a bio, my bio would probably be on. Who I like? I like so many people. Who would my bio be on? I think my bio would probably be on.
Not Viola?
Cause she has her own bio. Like I wouldn't mind doing one on her.
I didn't know that.
Of course, Viola would always be my first pick. But I think I would like to do one on Pam Grier. I love her.
Okay. Kendra said I'm scared of being Pinky. And then she was like, she was like, I love her. She was talking about Felicia Rashad. Okay. All right. So as a group, how do you guys, make magic? How did you guys be like, okay, we gonna collab together and everything? Like, how did y'all come about?
Well, I bet. Look, somebody referred me to Erin. Or did I do an audition? I can't remember how I got on her first project, but ever since then we just been like so tight. Like she just such a like if you don't like Erin, you literally something is wrong with you because she's such. Now me, I can understand, but Erin, if you don't like her, if you have some type of issue with her, it's you. Because when I say she is such a positive person, she is such a motivator. She don't talk bad about people. Like, look, sometimes I'll be feeling bad. Like, damn, I'm feeling my people, and she, she's just such a sweet person, and we just been cool ever since. She's like, Erin is like the sweet to my sour, like, cause like I'm sweet. I'm a nice person too, to an extent. And she just such a sweet.
Don't let her fool you, y'all. With the horror and everything, y'all, she's the sweetest person you can ever meet, and she's very supportive.
Cause I'm one of them people like, right? I'm one of them people like, if you need me, I'm there. Like, what you say, you need this? Oh, okay, I got you. I ain't got nothing going on. I got you. Like, that's me. Like, I'm the type of person like, oh, my girl need me. I'm there. I got you. What you need. You know what I'm saying? So that's me. Yeah.
And that's how we balance each other. So, because it's hard to find someone that you can just absolutely like, they support you and then you support them. And that's how it is within the entire group, Alphonso and Star. So it's just like we have this creator family ship. I they're my family. Like I ended up with a film family, and I love my film family.
Because look, when I did my second short film, that was a third short film, Lies and Promises. Erin and Alphonso was there. Alphonso was my makeshift gaffer. He had bought some lights. We needed light. Alphonso is the gaffer. Erin was my producer. She was a camera woman. We had Nakia. She was I was directing. Nakia was directing. So it's like, once you find that team and y'all work so well together, it's just y'all gotta,
And that's what Crystal told Star about a week ago when Star asked her.
Oh yeah, Crystal Fatima from what is it called? Fatima from Sisters.
From Sisters, yeah.
Crystal. Yeah,
I was also security too.
Yeah, he was security too. He was everything. Lord have mercy. Safety.
Hey, nobody get hurt. Nobody got hurt. That's good. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
So, which comedian you would like to work with?
Who, me? I work with anybody.
Okay.
I work with
I work with anybody.
Is the comedian, y'all.
Yeah. Okay.
No, in fact, I changed it. You know what I like to work with?
Cool.
Buffy the Body. Buffy the Body.
Okay.
Oh Lord. Okay.
You got to name me Pooh. My name would be Pooh Bear.
Oh Lord.
Keep it moving.
Okay, definitely. If y'all got any more questions or any comments in the chat, come on, let's interact with the guests. That we're having a great night at the Kickback Live with Yama and Miss Erin and Miss Pink and Mr. Alphonso. So if y'all got any questions, y'all want to go into filming, if y'all want a part in the movie or whatever they're going to be formulating in the kitchen, beside pot roast, y'all go ahead and put it in the comments so they can go ahead and answer. Because a star, what's your scariest movie you watching? Because let me tell you, I was tricked into thinking like, oh, the reading because of the comments. The reading with Monique that she played in.
Okay, yeah.
Wasn't that bad, girl? I would never, ever work. I would never watch that no more. Like that was horrible.
What was it?
The reading.
The reading with Monique.
Oh, I never heard of it.
Yeah, my homegirl Didi was in there. She got killed.
Which one was she? She was the friend, the black girl.
The friend. Mm-hmm.
Girl, I don't even watch scary movie. Like I can't do it. I don't let my kids watch it. I don't watch it. But they was like, oh, it's not really scary, and it's but shoot, girl, they tricked me. They tricked me.
So, like I said, I've been watching scary movies since I was young, and then I don't know. I guess I kind of passed that on to my kids because I remember one day, my son was about 3, and I heard like some screaming and stuff coming from the room that he was in, and I walked in there, the room dark. He was watching Michael Myers. I said, "You want me to cut the light on?" He said, "No, get out." He was 3, so I don't know. Like I've seen scary stuff, but the scariest I've seen, I think the scariest I've seen is maybe The Conjuring. That whole series just kind of throws me off. Like now that I'm older, Jason and stuff like that don't really bother me, but like The Conjuring, I don't know, it's something about that whole series, like just conjuring up spirits and stuff that kind of like not really scares me, but make me like, okay, this could, because I'm a Christian, I believe in God, and of course, what's the opposite of God? Spirits and stuff. Well, spirits are still a part of God too, but so it's like that kind of like resonates because it could be real. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's kind of like something. But I think The Conjuring, and then I seen this one called Talk to Me. That one was crazy, where they had to touch the hand and spirit would enter their body and talk to them, and this one girl, she just kept grabbing the hand because the person that she would see was her mom. Her mom had died. So she would always see her mom. But she didn't know that at the end of the day, that person, that spirit wasn't really her mom. And it was killing her in turn. So the more she did it, the more she went from the living world to the dead world. And then at the end, she became the spirit that was talking to people that would grab the hand. So it was pretty intense too.
Oh heck no! Oh Lord! Can't you say I let my niece and son watch? Oh no, hell you don't. You don't let my baby watch that, y'all. That's my baby auntie. No hell, she like a sister to me. No, baby. We have to rebuke that. Let's go to something a little less scary and not too
hard. Can I tell y'all mine? Have y'all seen the movie Us?
Yeah.
Us was scary to me, Star.
It was.
Yes.
I like Us.
Did y'all see it, chat?
I like Us. Us was good.
It was good. It was good, but scary. It was.
And I like the twist at the end. I like Us. Yeah. Because I like Jordan. You know what? He another director because I would like to work with him because of how the way he interprets his movies are so crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just so crazy the way he interprets his movies. So, yeah, I would like to work with Jordan Peele.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay. So how do y'all stay motivated, like with the, the film? Just the film. If something don't go the way that you guys expected it, and y'all have this high expectation, oh, I know it's good, but then you got this roadblock. How do you mentally get over them? How do you prepare yourself for the worst of rejection? I would say.
Well, to me, you have to know that rejection is going to come, and everybody isn't going to like your work. That's not for them to like if they don't like it. But you just have to. I love it. So, like with me, I've already said I'll be 80, 90 years old writing films about 80, 90-year-olds. I love it, and it's something that you have to love it because it's hard. This industry is really hard. So you got to have a lot of tenacity, and you have to absolutely love it.
Okay, it seems like AJ had to go. Hopefully he'll join us a little bit before we end the chat. Before we end the show. Speaking of love and not so horrific things, let's get on you, Erin. What's your favorite, film that you watched? Is it The Notebook? Because everybody loves The Notebook, and I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my goodness! So I love Something's Gotta Give with Diane Keaton, and she just died, and I love Diane Keaton as an actress. I love all of the Best Man series. Okay, so my 4.4 is kind of like a Best Man to me. So the 4.4 series is kind of like my Dream Mars series. That's the character I play. But I love The Best Man. I love The Best Man Holiday, even though it makes me cry every single time I watch it. But that's a great movie because it's tapping into your emotions, and that's what movies are supposed to do. So Something's Gotta Give, Love Jones, the classics, y'all. I love the classics. And I like, if you all saw last weekend, Eric Jerome's Dickey, Friends and Lovers. Oh my goodness, y'all! Part 1 and Part 2. I love it, and I love it because God rest his soul. But Eric Jerome Dickey's, they made a movie out of his book, and Friends and Lovers was good.
Okay, that's something for me to watch. What's it on Hulu too?
It's on Lifetime.
Lifetime. Okay.
Tony Braxton has one on now called He Wasn't Man Enough for Me, so that's recording right now on my TV.
Hey. Kendra said everyone has not seen The Notebook, and she also said I've never seen The Color Purple. Neither have I, Kendra. I get my black card revoked all the time because of that.
What?
No. Ever.
I've seen The Color Purple remake and The Color Purple.
I've never seen Roots.
Never seen Roots either?
No, girl. I get my black card revoked every time somebody say somebody, they revoke it for something.
So, fun fact. I got to see Oprah about 3 years ago when she was filming The Color Purple, the reimagined. So I was on set doing background work, and Oprah was there. And oh my goodness, I love Oprah. So when I was younger, I used to be like, I'm gonna be Oprah Winfrey. Like I'm gonna have my own show, and I'm gonna produce, and I'm gonna do everything like Oprah Winfrey. But I never thought that she would be so sweet. So when we met her, she was just sweet as I don't know what. Right. So I got a video, and I'm like, Oprah, and I don't fan out. I've seen a lot of celebrities. I don't fan out, but when I saw Oprah, oh my goodness, I was like, Oprah.
I don't know. I don't really fan out. That's one thing I don't do. I be around a bunch of celebrities, but I don't.
I don't either. But that Oprah.
Did you say Oprah? Girl.
I sat and watched Oprah with my grandma. I'm like, she brings back memories of my grandmother. We used to sit and watch the Oprah Winfrey show. So Oprah is someone I fanned out on. Not like fainted, but yeah, I was like, Oprah.
Okay. Star, what about you? Who you fanning out over? I'm going back and forth with the cooking. Alphonso, welcome back. Kendra said, me neither, but Kim. I'm wrong with that girl. Alphonso.
Yeah.
Who would you fan out over?
Who I fan out over?
Yeah.
Halle Berry.
Okay. So what about you?
Nobody.
You just want to kill for okay.
Look, like, cause me, I don't know. I always have this thing like, you a celebrity. I'm a celebrity too. Yeah.
Well, I do believe that now. When we be outside, I swear I'm the junk. Like, you don't know who you messing with. This is the producer, writer, Erin Janelle Dickey. Drop that name, baby.
I don't think I'll be like, oh my God. I'll be like, oh shoot, that's such and such. You know, like, hey, because I've been around celebrities before, and then it's like sometimes they be so rude, but I don't know. I don't think I'll fan out in front of nobody. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe Tiana Taylor. I don't know.
He was just in Atlanta at the doing autographs at the record store.
Girl, I was in Houston.
Oh.
But I don't even think I wouldn't want to fan out in front of Viola, because then she'd be like,
they are people too. You're right.
I don't think I would want to fan out in front of Viola, because then she probably won't want to work with me. So I don't know. I don't know. But
what you say, sorry, it went out.
But my son called me. But I know it's like people I really want to meet, you know. So yeah.
Yeah. Me, I'm more so when I be around celebrities, I'm like, oh, I get my one picture, and then after I see them,
like, hey, let me just get my picture then.
Yeah, you just want to add to the collection, like, oh, I met this person, and
whatever.
Like, I see them again, like we pretty much industry family. That's it. Like, hey, how you doing? Going by my business. Nah, that Michael B. Jordan. Baby, y'all might see me on the news about that one right there, honey. I love that man.
Michael B. Jordan.
I love that man so bad. Oh my God. I love him so bad. What y'all think, y'all? Are y'all like, you know, y'all ain't really got to be fanned out over, but who would y'all love to see in the comment section? Because I'm Michael B. Jordan all the way. I don't think I will overreact about even Beyonce. I wouldn't even because she, you know, like she Beyonce. I'll still be like, oh, okay, hey, how you doing? Get my picture. Like, oh, I met Beyonce, but that Michael B. Jordan, I'm on the floor, flat line. Yes, baby, I love me some Michael. I love you some Michael. Hey, welcome into the Kicking It With Yamahhhh show. Kim said she love him down there. See, I told y'all. I love him just like Star Love killing the folks in that movie. That's right, girl. That's right. I love me some Michael. So if y'all do that, call me. Let me know.
So if Michael was in a horror movie, would you play in it?
What we gonna be doing in the horror movie, Star? Hold on, Erin, I'm gonna ask you that question. What we gonna be doing in the horror movie?
I don't know. I mean, y'all could be like a little couple, you know.
What else?
Y'all could be like a little couple killing together, maybe.
He gonna kill me and I gotta kill him, or we gonna kill him together? Oh, okay, we gonna kill together.
Killing other people.
I don't really.
Yeah.
We gotta kill each other. No, we gotta kill other people. I don't really get down with the killing. So I mean, we gotta sacrifice. He killed people in sinners. You know, he did kill people in sinners. But are we gonna kiss before we do all of this? Like, I'm trying to figure out. We gonna
put it in there, because you know with horrors they still end up putting like a sex scene in there. So,
oh, how good it's gonna be?
I don't know. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Girl, I'm gonna start scratching now. You write that film. You write that right now. I'm gonna start scratching, baby. Yes. So yes. She said it's gonna be rated R. But I don't want to kill nobody because I got holy oil in the room and stuff. I ain't gonna kill nobody.
I mean, like, you killing people for real.
I know, but you know. See, you when you tap into your film thing, I don't know, because your killing be difficult. When you tap in how you talked about it in the introduction, your head, you really killing these folks. They just ain't, you know. So you really be killing these people.
Wait till you see Rosie. Boy, Rosie is something ain't nothing to play with. You hear me?
Rosie?
That's my next horror. It's a serial killer. I'm playing a serial killer, so yeah.
It's gonna be good too. I already heard the concept. It's gonna be good and read a piece of the script.
So where can we find y'all stuff at? Like, is it on YouTube, Tubi, Netflix? Like, give us the platform.
Okay. You go first, Star.
So mine is you can find some of it on my YouTube. I think I got a link in my bio for TikTok, and you can find it there in the link. But But my stuff that I submit for film festivals, like sometimes film festivals are like real strict on releasing projects before submitting to film festivals, so you can't really like release them anywhere. So I guess once they make their rounds to the film festivals, then I'll release them. So.
Okay. What about you, Erin?
So if you all follow me on Instagram, Erin Janelle Dickey, in my bio you'll see everything in that bio, and but you can also follow Pop Media, and then 4.4, the 4.4 series. Again, to access that, it's on Follow Your Passions Productions page. But again, if you just go to my Instagram, you'll be able to find everything.
Everything, yeah.
Erin Janelle Dickey.
Yeah.
Follow me. I follow back too, and I
follow back too. Mspinkp. That's my Instagram.
Follow y'all, cause she got something for y'all. Y'all don't. AJ, what about you? What about the movies and things that you're in? Where can we find that at? I know he's doing his thing in the store.
What is he doing?
I don't know. He in and out. I don't know. What is he doing?
Alphonso.
I don't know what.
Don't follow Alphonso at Alphonso Heyward on Instagram.
That's right, girl. Come step in for him, because obviously he trying to multitask. Now he told me that that's a New York thing and he gonna have it up under control, but he done been out about 3-4 times already. So anybody got some questions or some comments they want to ask our guests for tonight before I shut down the show, because it was so great and I want them to go ahead and enjoy the rest of their night. But anybody has some last minute questions or comments overall, we're gonna open the chat. I don't know where AJ is, but don't worry, Erin stepped in and handled that for him like a real girl supposed to do. Damn. Lord have mercy. Oh, Kendra said he doing his own thing. He told me he from New York. He said that's a New York thing. He was like, yo, Yama, I'm gonna be doing this, but I'm gonna be multitasking, and I'm gonna be. Don't worry about it.
Hold on. My bad. Hey. We had a little situation, but all right, we good. So what happened? You had a question for me?
Well, your family, your industry family already did stepped in and answered it. But if you want to read,
we were trying to see where we could find you at, man.
Yeah, where can we find you? I messed it up.
So it's like finding Waldo trying to find me.
Where can we find y'all on social media?
So all right. So social media, Facebook and Instagram gonna be Alphonso Heyward. And TikTok gonna be Alphonso Heyward 3. And also check out the YouTube channels. You got Mspinkp Productions. That's the Lies of Promises movie. You will catch it on there. Follow Your Passion Production. You catch the 4.4 series there. And YouTube, you'll catch Kickin With Yamahhhh on YouTube as well. Boom. There you go.
All right, you done plugged us all in. See, that's what a film family does.
That's right. I love the dynamic of you guys. Very, very genuine, and it's a whole vibe, you guys. And Kendra said, "Boo, tomato." Chill, man.
I love Kendra. Kendra, thank you for interacting with us tonight.
That was great, you guys. But one more thing, if people want to be a part of y'all production, how can they do that? Just by visiting the sites that y'all said?
Yes.
Yeah. And like most of us, we post like casting calls and stuff. I know me, I post casting calls when I'm about to do a film or something. I always post it on my Instagram. I'm mostly on Instagram, so if you go to my Instagram, you'll see like I'll post castings there and stuff like that.
And me too, on Pop Media. That's where I post my castings on Instagram. I'm mostly on Instagram. I open up my TikTok just to come on here and get on the show with you.
All right, girl. That's right. Yes, because it's so. Like, I'm glad I'm everybody's first interview on TikTok. I believe this is the first TikTok podcast. I'm thinking that I hope I get an award for something like being recognized. Yeah, I think that every guest that I have interviewed, they be like, "This is my first time on TikTok going live, and I get exclusive. I get it." Glad about that, but I'm definitely looking forward because I do want to be a part of the. I just got to get over being nervous and remembering the lines and stuff like that. But I did give myself a couple of lines in the little Hallmark series in episode 2. But I don't really think they could have been there. But they did get a lot of camera time though. But I'm grateful for whatever it was. I had so much fun. But I just, I know that didn't Will Smith say that he didn't go to no acting class? It came natural to him. Do y'all believe in that? Like it's just like y'all don't need to go to acting school. Y'all can just act like he did.
I mean, it depends. So
yes,
my belief and star belief are totally two different beliefs. But you do need acting classes. But I do believe some people start. You think about the people in Tyler Perry, and they start and they keep going. And he gave them a chance. So it just depends.
Okay.
I feel like Yama, you got it, cause you and the Office lady, that was good. So you got it, and I'm gonna tell you, cause I started off, I was nervous, especially when I did my first stand up. I was nervous. I'm telling you, when Erin put that battery in my back, my check engine light came on me. I thought I had to run to the bathroom. So I was trying not to get on that stage because I thought I was gonna get booed off the stage. But yeah, the way I fight my my nervousness, I do a pray first, and I listen to a song that song that hype you up or whatever, and it's like going to the gym. You hype yourself up for a workout, and then knock it out the park.
Okay, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. But if I was a part of the plan, AJ, I failed for real. Yeah, I gotta go back and watch that.
Oh yeah.
So,
you too.
me with when it comes to acting, I think like sometimes people do have it naturally, but eventually you are gonna need that training because as an actor who trains in acting, when you get to that point where you need to go like deep, sometimes it's hard to come back from that, but it's good to get that training because especially with nowadays how everybody wants to be an actor, but don't nobody want to invest in themselves, don't nobody want to take training. They just want to say, oh, I'm an actor now, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes that's just kind of like, hey, like you got people who really out there putting in the work to become an amazing actor because everybody can't do what Denzel do. Everybody can't do what Viola Davis do. Everybody can't do what Taraji do. But a lot of people feel like they can. And so, and like most actors, like what's her name? The one who did not How to Get Away, Scandal. What's her name?
Oh, Kerry Washington.
Kerry Washington. She did an interview recently. She was like, I've been acting for years. She was like, but when I'm not acting, I'm learning to act. I'm training. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like training is important. Because I've seen it where I did casting calls and people and some people do have it naturally. Like Anjanou Taylor, she didn't take an acting class when she first started out. But she was like, as she began getting those different roles and stuff, she had to literally be trained on set. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to get that training while I was on set because I was good at it, but I wasn't the best. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like eventually it'll be nice to just get the training. So you will learn like different techniques. You got the Meisner, you got the Ivana Chubbuck method. You got like all these different methods of acting. So.
And I would say that's even in writing as well. Again, like I'm taking a different route. So I'm not in school. I've got too many student loans to go back to school. I wish I could go back to film school. But I wish I could go to film school, but I try to go to classes and take trainings and study as much as I can on YouTube University. Even those of you all who might not have you might not be able to afford an acting class. On YouTube University, you can watch acting coaches. So it's a lot of things you can do if you don't have the money right now. But I will say, I agree, Star. You have to invest in yourself.
But it's a lot of people out there that teach it for free.
Yeah.
I guess a lot of people out there that'll teach you for free. But you have to make sure that they have the credentials to teach you because you'll have somebody in a couple tuba movies and be like, oh, I'm an acting coach. No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not. Yeah. And they be the ones who be trying to charge you like $300.
That's crazy. Don't get me. That's crazy. That is so crazy. They do that for real though. But I just want to say thank you guys for being a valued part of my show. Thank you guys in the audience for being a valued part of my show because it keeps me growing and keeps me going. It's my show, but every guest that come on here and every interaction that y'all bring to the chat or just support, like, share, whatever it subscribe, whatever it is that supports my growth within my podcast is y'all show too. Like is without the audience, without the guests, there's no Kicking It With Yama. And I gracefully, genuinely say that I truly am giving y'all flowers, Erin, Alphonso, and Miss Pink Pete, as well as my audience. Thank y'all so much for riding with me. Thank you guys I genuinely mean it. Thank you guys so much for being an amazing guest and amazing audience and just being here supporting with me, supporting me and rocking with me. I genuinely mean that. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all for coming through, sparing y'all time and just being a value of the show. Thank you so much for just tuning in, you guys, and being a part of the show as well. So I'm gonna relieve my guests and go let them finish their night. Thank y'all so much for kicking it with Yama, and you're welcome. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
and
you so
y'all
much
for kicking it with Yama at the live kickback with my guests, Erin Dickey, Miss Pink P Production, and Alphonso AJ Heyward. So you guys, thank you so much for kicking it with Yama at a live kickback. We enjoyed the vibes was right. See y'all on the next episode tomorrow. Thank you guys.
Bye y'all.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.